Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, ready to make a statement here tonight. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is our reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary. And he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can lead the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since, training now at his native Chicago at Mike Valley's Academy. But it's the wrestling, it's the suffocation on the ground that Muhammad maybe didn't have early on in his UFC career that has become a staple of his recent success. They're certainly getting after it early. Lee got caught by that elbow, or so it appeared. Yes, he did. Takedown defense holds up.
That punch to the body does a lot of damage.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Swing and a big miss by Lee. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue and immediately gets the underhook.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the body.
Nice job staying busy here in the clinch. Body tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Lee.
The timing was on point there. Lands a nice takedown.
Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Belal Muhammad. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, hammer fist here by Lee.
And there you go, again, last guard.
Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Muhammad.
Now he's going full mount.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Muhammad's back to the side control now. Making all these shots count. Back mount now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Oh, good work here to the body by Belal Muhammad.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Muhammad.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. He's got to be careful here. Big right hook there by the champ.
Under a minute now to go. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Final seconds here of round one. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done. 5 minutes in the books.
Stop. All right, ladies, take a seat. Deep breath in. Good. You with me? All right, listen. You gotta go out there and secure that takedown.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Right on the button. Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Oh, and he defends another takedown here. I'm not sure when frustration sets in for the wrestler, but it's been uphill sledding thus far.
Well, he thought that he'd be able to secure these takedowns, and you can see him getting frustrated every single time this balanced fighter defends one. Hats off to the balanced fighter, though. He knew what was in front of him, and he prepared himself accordingly to defend these takedowns.
Back and forth we go.
That was a tremendous high kick.
Oh, big knee to the body, man alive. Judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission. Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Beautiful transition.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round two. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Muhammad going to work here from the full guard. Nice combination of strikes, mixing it up pretty well here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Muhammad's back in full mount. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start. Ref won't help you here, just as the referee will. And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, he's in trouble. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Getting them out here.
Oh, big shots from the top. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
Nice defense. Grab her up.
Lee's in half guard.
Massive shot from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man. On to the mount.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Muhammad.
Oh.
All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. Right now, it's starting to show.
Muhammad going for the takedown. He misses. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round 2. 20 seconds to go, round 2. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round. Very useful here towards the tail end of the frame.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Heading back to the corner now, and however deliberately, Muhammad's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding. All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Just out of range with that strike. Muhammad's limping heavily now. Might not be a bad idea to raise that knee, try to check a kick. I'm just not sure how many more he can take. Oh, perfect execution on the low kick. Back and forth we go. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Oh, the head kick lands. Oh, good block there. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Back to the jab now, no good. There's that patented single. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
It's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. It's work.
He's got to start throwing now.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. And very effective with the ground and pound. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. A series of punches from the top here by Muhammad.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight. Great job landing from the top position.
And dizzy as he looks to improve position here. So the crowd absolutely loving it as these fighters work their way back to the feet.
The fighters are back to their feet now, and they can take in the applause because they deserve it after that grappling exchange.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. .90 seconds to go now. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. And he gets the single leg takedown.
Good jab there by the champion.
Muhammad ground and pound from half guard now. All right, so he's setting up for submission here. Oh, that looks tight. Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Belal Muhammad. Side control now. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. Oh, he got to the spot.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. Final seconds of round 3. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a seat. Breathe. Let's slow that heart rate down. Breathe. Relax. Okay, listen. You're not tired. I know you've got more in you than that.
All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. Head kicks upon head kicks, man.
I mean, generally you don't take this many head kicks.
Right.
You get one and you go to sleep. But he's been able to withstand it. But I'm telling you, man, he takes one more and he takes one more clean. His night's over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3 rounds.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes is not normal. Guys don't do this normally. It's a 15-minute fight. So you have to do things physically and also mentally to make sure that you're ready to go that extra 10 minutes.
Double leg takedown lands. Muhammad's got him softened up here. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Lee going to work here from guard and doing a pretty good job, I might add. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
The ground strikes starting to pile up. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down.
Nice transition.
Muhammad's back in full mount. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, he's in trouble here, DC.
He's got the triangle with a lot of pressure going down on his opponent. All these actions, though, these big actions, gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Belal Muhammad. And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Muhammad.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Oh, nice. He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Muhammad's looking for a Darce choke here. Oh, that looks wicked tight. Oh, come on, that has got to be it. Oh, he got out.
He cleared his leg, got back to his back, and created some space between him and his opponent to stay out of that Darce choke.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Muhammad. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the feet.
They may be tired, but that tired, that fatigue is warranted. That was a high-level grappling exchange between two phenomenal grapplers.
And now the jab gets through. And now some distance as they pull apart. Under a minute to go. Very nice leg kick there by Belal Muhammad. Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Clipped him with the right hand there. Grueling work once again as they hit the clinch position. Oh, that is a furious inside leg kick. You ever taken like a 5-finger to the inside of the leg? That don't feel good. Never mind a kick like that.
Slapping your leg hurts. Imagine someone this size kicking you with his shin in the inside of your leg. You cannot take many of those kicks.
And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4.
This is it. Your striking is what got you here. And your striking is what's going to get us out of here. All right? This is the last round. We're losing this fight. Everything.
Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, fifth and final round. All right, nice job there by the corner after that previous round as our next round gets underway, and their fighter is undeterred. He was close on the submission in the previous round. He's going to get right back to it.
He's like a dog on a bone. He's going to continue to attack until he eventually gets what he wants.
Oh, big overhand. Lands a jab. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Muhammad gets caught by that straight punch there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Lee gets touched by that leg kick attempt. Muhammad's thigh really starting to show signs of bruising now. That is a deep shade of purple.
Oh, nice.
Wow! Timely defense there. Huge block for him. Well, no denying that he blocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Oh, straight punch. Lee's head kick attempt, that one is blocked.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Muhammad's in half guard. Lands with the ground and pound.
Now he's going full mount.
Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep. Knee on belly.
Muhammad ground and pound from half guard. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Belal Muhammad. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Muhammad going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action.
Ready? Come on.
Tried to go. Oh! Hook is there again. All right, late in the fight now, DC. The submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You gotta get going. It does not matter if you get reversed from the top. It does not matter if you get the guard pass. You gotta just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action, you can latch onto something to end the fight.
1-2 there by Muhammad.
Big takedown.
All right, full guard here, DC. We'll see how soon he tries to pass.
Well, he needs to be passing immediately. In the full guard is where you are in most danger as a top fighter because they have all of their submissions.
Right.
They have the guillotine, they have the armbar, they have the kimuras, they have all their locks when they're in the full guard. So right now it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Get back up to your feet.
Oh, big pop from the crowd as they get back to their feet after a pretty scintillating grappling battle there on the ground. Ooh. All right, so there it is, the final horn, a lifetime of work, all building to this moment, and the underdog challenger comes up large with his striking game tonight. He's going to be the new champ.
I mean, he came up big in a massive spot. He was the underdog. He wasn't supposed to get this done. He relied on what got him here, the striking, to take the title from the long-reigning champion.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 48-46, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon